Hello everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous Tuesday. Today I'm coming at you with a slightly different video. Last month I did a Is It Worth It topic and I got some really good feedback on that, so I figured I would do another item. I would talk about another item that I get asked about quite often, and that is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Now this is specifically for the canvas version only, since that is the only version that I own, because there is the beautiful epi leather as well. But I just wanted to give you guys, some highlights on this item. I talk about it quite a bit on my channel and I rave about it all the time. So just if you're thinking about adding this to your collection, some things to keep in mind. So it's kind of a review, but not really. It's more so just focusing on the positive aspects of a Neverfull. So let's get started. As you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I talk about the Neverfull quite often. I rave about it as much as I can because I think it's such a great piece from the Louis Vuitton fashion house. And I like it so much that I actually own it in all three prints. I have it in the Demi Ebene here, the Demi Azur, and the monogram as well. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that the Demi Azur is my go-to Neverfull. I just prefer this one out of all three of them. I don't know. There's something about this print in this bag that I absolutely love. So I wanted to talk about a few different things as to why this bag is so great and what makes it so special. I get, like I said before, I get a lot of people that ask me, is it a great buy? Would you recommend this over, X, Y, and Z? What is so great about it? And that's what I'm here to tell you guys. And that, like I said before, the positives of this item. The first thing that I have to talk about is definitely the simple design. I love the fact that it doesn't have a whole lot of bells and whistles. And before I continue, I have to let you guys know that mine are all in the original design. They don't have the extra pochette that all of the Neverfulls do now. Mine is the old style, and as you can see, it has the cursive there. And now I believe that the letters are just block letters. But anyways, just a simple design. There's no bells and whistles. There's not too much to it. I think it's a very, very casual bag, and it's one of the things that I appreciate about it the most. Another thing that I have to say is the fact that I consider this to be the perfect tote. It's easy to carry. It's not too heavy at all, even when you fill it up to its maximum capacity. But there's a lot of other contemporary designers out there, and there's a lot of other luxury designers out there who have tried to mimic, who have tried to copy the Neverfull style, the design, as much as possible, but there really is nothing like the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in general. I think this is, like I said before, just the perfect tote. It's just so comfortable and so easy to carry. Another thing that I have to say is that even though I consider them to be very, very comfortable, as I previously stated, I would have to say that the Demi Ebene is probably the one that's a little bit less comfortable to carry because of the treated leather. It just seems to dig into your shoulder a little bit more than you would like. So that's just something to keep in mind. But for the most part, these, they're just super, super soft handles. They mold to your shoulder. Look at this one. This is my Demi Azur, as I said before. I use it quite often, and you can definitely see the difference in the patina. This is my Azur compared to my monogram, but I use this in the spring, in the summer, and even though I prefer to use these in the spring and the summer, you can definitely use Demi Azur year round. I just think it really adds a nice freshness to any outfit that you're wearing. Another thing that I have to talk about is the versatility. My goodness, this bag can be used for so many different things. You can literally use this in any type of setting, whether you use this as a work bag, a travel bag, a diaper bag, an everyday casual bag. It doesn't matter. The possibilities are endless. And, I just think that whenever you can use an item in different aspects of your life, in different settings, I think it makes it even better, because you don't have to worry that, oh, I can only use this bag in this one setting and I only do that, 4 times a year. No, you will definitely get your use out of this. You will definitely, get your money's worth when it comes to this bag. Another positive to this item is the fact that it holds its resale value so incredibly well. And that's definitely because it's a very simple, very classic design from Louis Vuitton that a lot of people, really like. And unless the bag is completely trashed and unless it has quite a bit of color transfer, it holds its value so well. So, you know, that's another thing that you don't have to worry that you're going to be losing all your money, you know, because it is such a popular bag that you can always resell it and get as much as you paid for, if not a little bit more than what you paid for as the years go by. And another thing that I have to talk about is a lot of people say that the biggest downside to the Neverfulls is the fact that it has a lack of security. And I don't think it's not a big deal for me, because for me, an ideal tote is something that I can open up and see everything at a glance. So that's why I like this type of bag and this type of style. But if you need that type of organization, if you need that type of security, then you can always go with a purse organizer. And I am not one for purse organizers. It's not something that I like to use. But if you do use an organizer, not only will you have your items organized, but you will also have the benefit of having your bag hold its structure just a little bit more. So that's definitely another positive. Now, this bag is completely empty, and it doesn't sag, and it holds its shape. So you guys know I like structured bags. It's something that I also rave about. So I really like this. Obviously, the Damier Ebene is the one that I use the least out of all of them. So let's take a look at this one so you guys can see. Again, these are all empty. So this one tends to just kind of sag a little bit on the sides, but for the most part, it still holds its shape in the upright position. So you don't have to worry that it'll just completely just fall apart and all your items are just going to go, you know what I mean? So it does definitely hold its shape. Another positive that I have to talk about for the Neverfull is the fact of the dual handles. Now, not too many people are crazy about dual handles, but the reason why I like it so much, I'm going to show you why. So whenever you have it on your shoulder here, I like the fact that you can take off one strap and you're able to fish in for your items without having to take off the bag completely. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, really, it's not that big of a deal. Some people might be thinking that's a little bit lazy, but I'm telling you, I just like the fact that I don't have to completely take off my bag, look inside it and get my items and then put it back on. The fact that I have it, I have it on one strap here. I'm able to open this up and be able to see everything inside, take out what I need, and then put the strap back on. It works for me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, for those of you that like the Neverfull, but that is a major bonus for me and why I love using this bag so much. Now, whether you decide to purchase this bag pre-loved or whether you decide to purchase it brand new, before I forget, the PM retails for $11.80 here in the States. The MM, which is this size here, retails for $12.60 here in the States. And the GM retails for $13.40 here in the States. Whether you purchase it brand new or whether you buy it pre-loved, I think that this is a bag that you will definitely be reaching for more than you think you will. Especially for those people that are maybe a little bit more skeptical in the beginning of going with a Neverfull. But every time I'm kind of like, okay, what bag do I want to use today? I always go for a Neverfull. I don't know. It's just the ease of carrying it, the comfort of being able to carry it. And it's a bag that I just think it has a lot of popularity, and it definitely deserves that popularity because it's not just another pretty bag. There's just so many more uses that you can get out of it. And I really do like that. Now, should you decide to add this bag to your collection, you are left with only one question. After you think about everything, you think about the positives and you think about the negatives, there's only one question left to answer, and that is, which size suits your lifestyle? Personally, I prefer the MM size. I have all three prints in the MM size because I feel that it fits my body frame just the best. I find that the GM is just a little too big for my lifestyle, but there are some people that have the GM that love that bag. They rock that bag. And the only other one is the PM, and the PM I'm not too fond of because it has a little bit more of a shorter shoulder strap. So you won't be able to necessarily do this and be able to fish out your items if that's important to you. Plus the PM, I feel that if you are wearing maybe a little bit more of a thicker jacket, that you wouldn't be able to put this on comfortably and it be able to stay on there without having to slip off or just be too bulky. So for me, the MM size is definitely the perfect size, you know, and I just think this is an awesome bag. So you know, do I recommend it? Is it worth it? Absolutely. As I said before, I rave about it so much. It's a great bag. And if you're thinking about getting it, I promise you, you will love it. And, you know, like I said, just the biggest question, the biggest decision is wondering what size fits your lifestyle the best. So that does it for my worth it video. It's not too long, but again, I just wanted to give you guys a few highlights on this wonderful bag from Louis Vuitton. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was able to help, and I will see you all tomorrow. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day, you guys.